Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of What's in Theaters, a show where we talk about movies, movie news, streaming, and do some trailer reactions. I'm your humble host with the most, Jeremy Stone, with a face for radio and a voice for print. So, just got out of seeing Clerks 3. Gotta say, okay, I'll try to go non-spoiler with this film. And you're probably thinking it's a Clerks film. Like, how many spoilers could there possibly be? There's one that really caught me by surprise. I was like, wow, really? You went there? So I don't want to ruin it for you. So basically, what happens is Clerk 3 is the character of Randall. He has a heart attack. He's like, oh man, I've done nothing with my life. I need to do something. I'm going to make a movie about my life. He makes a movie about his life. The movie he eventually makes about his life ends up being the first Clerks film. It came out in like 1994, and you're just like, oh, okay, so we've gone full circle. It's all meta. And you're looking at it as like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, it's the perfect circle. It's all wrapped around. And a lot of the even minor characters in the first Clerks film, 28 years later, they come back. You're just like, that person came back, and that person came back, and that person's all grown up. And it's like, oh man, that is pretty freaking cool that they're able to do that. There's another subplot. Like the main story is Randall's, I want to tell my story. There's a side story, very powerful with Dante's character, or the character of Dante. I don't want to give it away because when I saw it, I was like, wow, they really went there. And there's two scenes in particular there. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm getting a little choked up. Like I was getting a little emotional. I was like, what the fuck? Like this Clerks film's getting me, like hitting me at the feels. But this film was fantastic. Obviously they got like, the rude, crude, you know, adult rated jokes, I'm trying to keep it family friendly, keep it YouTube clean. But this film, it's marked for about 100 an hour and 55 minutes. It's only about an hour 25, and then after the credits roll, there's about a 20 or 25 minute the making of, sort of like, hey, this is how we kind of got this started. So if you don't want to watch that, you're only really in the theater for about an hour and 25 minutes. But I will say that this Clerks film, actually this Clerks 3, I would say that makes almost a damn near perfect trilogy. Now, am I saying this on the same level as Star Wars? No. Is it on the same level as Lord of the Rings? No. The Dark Knight? No. But there is consistent quality in the Clerks film. Great characters, laughs, hits you in the feels. And this one, I think it really gives you, Clerks 1 was like, hey, you're in your late teens, 18, 19, early 20s. This is the job you got. Clerks 2, okay, we're in our late 20s, maybe early 30s. Okay, life's kind of wearing me down. I'm kind of disappointed with myself. I should have done more with my life. And then you got Clerks 3, where now you're closer, like your mid 40s, almost 50s. And it's like, I got one foot in the grave. And it really is the lifespan and how life changes you. And some characters will change a little this way, change a little that way. Some are like a little bit here, a little bit there. They don't really change much. But it is really an examination of how life can either drag you down or bring you up. And I gotta say, I was a little skeptical at first, like, oh, does Kevin Smith still have the magic? He still got it. I mean, you may disagree, but to me, he still had the magic of being the clerk, bringing in the clerk. So it was a good time at the theaters. Good time at theaters. Anyways, comment down section below. Let me know your thoughts. As always, you take care and take it easy.